On Easter evening, a month into California's stay-at-home order, I was feeling a little downhearted because I realized it was the first time I could not spend the holiday with my entire family. However, my 4-year-old brother's excitement to play a Greedy Granny board game he received in his Easter basket was so infectious that my sadness lifted a little, and I wanted to play the game right away. I tapped him on the shoulder and I said in a playful tone, "Can you please hurry up?" He immediately stopped, gave me the serious look and said, "Denise, you have to be patient." Caught off guard, I asked him, "What does being patient mean?" His response, "It means you have to wait." Stunned, I thought to myself, if a 4-year-old can practice patience, then so can I. My fellow University of Redlands graduates, families, friends, and faculty, if the universe has taught us just one thing these past couple of months, it has taught us the importance of practicing patience. It has given us the capacity to accept, or at the very least, tolerate delays, trouble, and suffering, all without getting angry or upset. Although COVID-19 has interrupted plans, prevented us from spending glorious life events with our friends and families, and tested our patience, it has not stopped us from learning from life's experiences and growing even stronger. Thankfully, it has taught me to slow down and look at the world around me. I have noticed that some of us have reintroduced ourselves to one's favorite hobbies. Others have taken up household projects that we have been putting off for years. Many of us have become more effective in using modern technologies, and countless of us have reached out to that one friend or family member we haven't spoken to in ages. In the book Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom, we are told to be compassionate and take responsibility for each other. Truly and clearly, this pandemic has taught us these lessons too. Together, we will get through this pandemic and these hard times. During these trying times, we have also been taught to be resilient. My favorite athlete, Kobe Bryant, once said, "Those times when you get up early and work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey." And if you guys can understand that, then what you will see happen is you won't accomplish your dreams. Your dreams won't come true. Something greater will. I have attended 4 universities and had a career in athletic training. After 9 years, I made the decision to become a teacher. Recounting life's journey, I realized that I have come full circle in attempting to reach my destination. Looking back upon my undergraduate journey at San Diego State University, I remember having my mindset that I would never return to the Inland Empire. However, my community needs leaders like me, leaders that understand the struggles that students, families, and individuals face, such as crime, drugs, and gangs. I believe that my community needs leaders that can understand and get past these challenging circumstances. I believe such a leader can be me and can be you. I want the students, families, or individuals we all work with to know that we believe in them. I want to make sure that they know they have a chance to one day become successful, regardless of the crime, drugs, and gangs they may be surrounded by. At the launch of my career as a teacher, I met a student who admitted that high school graduation was not in her vision. A few days later, as I began to strategize a plan to get the student to graduate, she came into my classroom. She told me, "Miss Lopez, I listened to your story about how you were a first-generation student that went to college. I want to do the same thing for my family. Students like her are my why. They are my why I am back in my hometown, why I decided to become a teacher. There is nothing better than the feeling that someone trusts and relies on you." Aside from teaching, I have also been given the opportunity to be a coach as well. Coaching has allowed me to continue to bond with my students. Through coaching, I'm also able to bond with my family. as my brother and my dad coach at the rival school across town. Fast forward to today, I am here speaking to the families, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates from the Department of Teaching and Learning, the Department of Leadership and Higher Education, and the Department of Counseling and Human Services. I want to take the time to acknowledge my amazing parents, my inspiring little brothers, my loving family, my friends that have become family, my supportive colleagues, my motivating professors, and everyone taking the time to watch. You have all been part of my journey and have had a huge impact on my life. I would not be here if it weren't for this journey, if it wasn't for all of you. Today, it is not just about me accomplishing my dreams of becoming a special education teacher. It is about something greater that has come from it. This means going into work every day and making a difference, demonstrating to those in my care that their dreams and their goals are within reach. It's about teaching the Mamba mentality, which is focusing on the process and trusting the hard work when it matters most. Thank you all for being part of my journey, and I hope that you all continue to pursue yours as well. Congratulations, class of 2020.